Hello, good morning, students. I am R.N. Jha from Mahatma Gandhi Shikshan Sansthan, Darbhanga. Today, I am going to teach you physics of class 9. It is the first chapter, that is motion. The topic for today is scalar and vector quantities. Dear students, the physical quantities are classified into two groups. One is scalar, another is vector. Means all the physical quantities are classified into two groups. Either they may be scalar quantity or vector quantity. Now, what is scalar quantity? What is vector quantity? We have to learn about them. Dear students, scalar quantity. What is scalar quantity? At first, we should define it, then we will discuss it. I will explain you. Scalar quantity, the quantity which has only magnitude is called scalar quantity. Dear students, magnitude, what is its meaning? Magnitude means numeral value. Magnitude means numeral value. The quantity which has only magnitude means which has only numeral value is called scalar quantity. As for example, distance, mass, speed, etc. These are scalar quantities. Scalar quantities, they don't require direction. Dear students, scalar quantity only requires magnitude means numeral value. They don't need direction. They don't need direction. Now, vector quantity. What is vector quantity? The quantity which has magnitude as well as direction is called vector quantity. Means in vector quantity, magnitude and direction both are required. Magnitude, you know, that is numeral value, and after that direction, it is essential. Magnitude and direction. In scalar quantity, no need of direction, while in vector quantity, direction is compulsory. Without direction, it will scalar quantity. This definition can be written in other way also. The scalar quantity with direction, the scalar quantity with direction is called vector quantity. Dear students, in those definitions, there is no any difference. They are same. Just some words are changed. As compare them, the quantity which has magnitude, the quantity which has magnitude, that is a scalar quantity. Then is direction. For the quantity which has magnitude, for that we may write scalar quantity. And then direction, with direction is called vector quantity. Displacement, it is example of vector quantity. Distance is scalar, while displacement is vector quantity. Displacement, velocity, weight, acceleration, force, all these are the examples of vector quantity. These are the examples for vector quantity. Now, just try to understand with some examples scalar quantity and vector quantity. Suppose you say, I have to go 10 kilometers. I have to go 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers, that is the magnitude, numeral value. 10 kilometers in what direction? Direction is not clarified here. Therefore, it is a scalar quantity. It is a scalar quantity. And if you say, I have to go 10 kilometers east or west, then 10 kilometers, that is magnitude, numeral value, east or west, direction is included. Therefore, simply 10 kilometers, that is scalar quantity. 10 kilometers east, that is vector quantity. Similarly, weight, in gravitation chapter you will read weight, that is the force applied by earth to pull any object towards its center. Means its direction is fixed because the force applied by earth, it is downward. Its direction is fixed. Velocity. Velocity, we will read the next topic. Velocity, that is equal to displacement by time. Displacement, that is vector. Therefore, velocity is also vector quantity. Acceleration, it depends on velocity. Therefore, it is also vector quantity. Mass. Mass has no direction at all. Mass has no direction at all. Dear students, mass and weight, these two are different things. We will read it in gravitation chapter. Due to direction, mass, that is not equal to 0. Not equal to 0. And speed, that is distance by time. Distance, that is a scalar quantity. Therefore, speed is also a scalar quantity. Means if we have to differentiate scalar and vector quantities, then scalar quantity, it has only magnitude. Vector quantity, it has magnitude as well as direction. We can't imagine vector quantity without direction. So, dear students, I think now it is easier for you to understand what are scalar quantities and what are vector quantities. Just find out some other quantities and try to distinguish them, which one among them is scalar quantity and which one is vector quantity. Dear students, again we will meet in the next video. Till then, thank you. Thank you very much.